Online ads, do you really need them for your business to grow? Do you really have to have a budget for it? Do you really need to spend money online to grow? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to another video. My name is Nikos. This is mentorsapproach.com, where we strive to make a video each and every week to get you thinking and moving in the right direction. So hit subscribe. Today we're talking about this idea of not spending any money online and growing online. Organic growth, baby. Yes. Yes. We're going to do it without spending any money. I get calls like this all the time. I'm making this video because I had a conversation today about this topic, and I told them I was going to make a video so they can watch it. So here's the dealio. I always get calls, and people are like, well, we want to do organic growth style videos, and we just want to grow online without spending money in ads, and we just want to like really make it work with the content. Can you do it? It's like, do you have a plan? Well, no. Oh, you don't have a plan? Okay, so do you want us to make the plan? Well, we just thought that you'd probably know how to do it. And it's like, for your business, you want me to just start shooting video and just figure it out as we go? Well, yeah, maybe we need a plan. Oh, maybe you need a plan. Okay. And then the conversation starts to move in the direction where they didn't want it to take. When people say no budgets needed, we see all the big guys talk about it. In this case, it was one of my clients that goes, oh, I watched the Gary Vee video, and he's like, you don't really need a budget. True, you don't need a budget for organic growth. You don't need one, right? But the idea here is, what is your actual cost for all of this? You're going to be using time, energy, and money in this equation no matter what. The question is, what are you investing into the pot in order to see any kind of growth online that's going to yield a return on investment? So whether you're doing ads or you're getting organic growth or you're doing something, you need to look at the bigger picture, people. Let's really sit down and take a step back. You watch stuff online. You might get into a course. You might do, a coach of the year is coaching you and they're going, hey, we can do X, Y, Z. And you might have in your head that this is the right way to go. But the reality of the matter is that you're investing time, energy, or money. And the idea here is, have you budgeted for that? Because your time is valued at something. And in order to produce organic traffic, you need to have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, you need to spend your time to do that. And as you start to move forward and create the content, it's taking time and energy for you and money, because you need the things to do everything. And then you got to learn all of it so you can continue doing stuff. And then you're going to start loading stuff online and then keep tracking of it and then communicating with other people that are commenting if they do comment. And then you got to deal with the failures of videos and other content you're making that isn't doing anything. One of the top conversations I have is like, nothing's working, and even my friends don't even like the photo I posted on Instagram. And it's like, is it the responsibility to like your stuff as a friend? Don't get me wrong, I used to be like that too back in the day. I used to be like that, but am I? No. Even when a friend goes to me, hey, I started a business, I started posting online, and nothing is going, and even you didn't even like the photo. It's like, I don't go online and actively look at your profile so I can like your picture. Take a step back. What are you doing online content for? Where's your plan? What are you doing with that plan? Again, it comes down to time, energy, and money. I want everybody to take a step back and think about this. You're either going to be investing in a way that is going to be profitable for you, or it's not. Time, energy, money comes into play here. And this is the reality of everything that you see or do online. If you take a course or you do anything like that, you got to look at your business and you got to ask yourself, is your business set up for you to go and create content on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly? And if it is, then what is your plan to do that on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly? If it's not, what do you need to change in order to accommodate for it? Because again, time, energy, and money. In this particular case with my client, we looked at it and we said, what is your budget to do all this? And on top of that, what is your time as it relates to that budget? Because you're going to be spending all this time. And if it's not you investing into it, then you're spending it. Simple. And it's taking away from something else that you're really good at in your business. Now, the idea here would be that we want to create content that's going to help us grow online, give us a presence, and help us get into that direction we would need to go to with our company. So again, it comes back to that idea of what is our business really doing? What does it need right now? And how does it fit the narrative of the business plan? Have we created even a miniature version of a business plan? Have you done a lean canvas at least? Put that lean canvas, into the pot of things you need to do. I'll leave a link below. And have you done a marketing plan that relates to it? Do you really know that, hey, I'm not going to go do ad spend, but I got to create content. So do you really know what the storyline will be and what you're going to be creating and how is that going to be effective? We need to look at this so that we can succeed. And we need to look at this in terms of our business. And we need to understand that when we go and create this content, that we need to be consistent and we need to be able to move forward without feeling, or letting our feelings rather, get involved in us quitting. Our energy will be effective at this. We're putting positive energy into it, and when we don't see the results, a lot of negative energy comes back, and then we feel like failures. I see this all the time. So the question is, let's step back and say to ourselves, well, let's figure these plans out, and let's understand what the content's going to be about, and let's understand that, does the narrative fit us doing everything, and what does that really look like? What's the investment I'm pouring into this? What's my time, energy, and money into this? And ask ourselves, is it better to go hire somebody to help me with this plan? Is it better to go hire somebody after I've done the plan so they can integrate all this content? Is it better to look at the big picture and say to myself, maybe I'm going to make less content and maybe I'll start thinking about investing with ads because it fits the narrative of my business? I can't stress this enough. Some people will look at things from those rose-covered glasses, I think that's the term, and they'll say to themselves, this is the way, I'm going to focus on it without actually putting in the risk mitigation factor in it and saying to themselves, when do I know I've done enough and it's not working? Let me go revisit and think about this. People who are doing this are taking courses, and I've seen this time and time again, where they'll take a course and the person will be like, hey, you don't need a budget with online ads. You don't need to do any online ads. Just follow our 3-step process and you'll see your videos grow online. And then when they're not getting the results, they go, well, your videos aren't that great. We need to look at helping you with the videos. Upgrade. Come into our, our level 3 in our program, and we'll help you there. And then when that doesn't work, come to our mastermind. We'll help you there. Meanwhile, they haven't even looked at the business. Or they look at somebody like Gary Vee who gives great advice, but they can't relate it back to their business. Gary Vee says a lot of great things. The problem is that when he says it, and when we think about it, we don't relate it back to our business. We don't put it into perspective of our business, then we start just doing, and it doesn't work for us, and then we quit. Even when we know that it might work, we quit early, before we actually effectively have done the trial and error period that we needed to see if it works. That being said, the question then becomes, where's your plan? What are you looking at it in terms of time, energy, and money when you decide that you're going to put your business online? What does it entail? And what do you need to do in order to get it to a place where you want it to be that you're thinking in your head? Start doing this on a daily. Spend 20 minutes a day writing your thoughts down, relating them back to the business, understanding that your business needs X, Y, Z, and then putting together a plan with a budget, with the time, energy, money that's going to be needed in order for you to start making the right decisions at the right time about your business. My name is Nikos. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit that like button if you like what you see. And of course, leave a comment below. Ask yourself, have you done any of this? Did it work? Did it not work? Would you wish you have planned a little bit more before you started making content online and seeing yourself struggle, swimming in the mud? And did you wait long enough to see if it worked, or did you quit? I think that's what we should be answering below.